Punk's showing up on Friday. Like, he has to, right?
Does he? Does he?
I think he does. Like, I
So,
think if he
you
doesn't
know,
show up on Friday, it'll be like a Daniel Bryan not entering Royal Rumble in 2014 situation. Like, everyone will riot.
well, no, because like what I thought, because like let's face it, CM Punk is a troll.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely,
he's
he's
an
a
absolute
troll.
troll. So what I thought was it's going to be more about his like part in heels, right? And the fact that so there's already be one episode, there's going to be one episode next week, or sorry, this week, and then he's in the third episode apparently in
Okay.
this TV drama. So he's going to be in that. And I think that's going to lead on to something. I don't think it's going to be anything to do with him showing up. I don't.
Really?
I really, really don't think it is. I think he is literally playing us because that's the kind of person that, like, that's the kind of like gratification he would get
But
from
why
it.
would he be like, he's trying to dispel the rumors at this point though. He's like, "Oh,
No,
I
but the
might be
thing is, like,
busy. I have
you
a
would though. But
screening."
you would though. You would though. Like, see if you're like the ultimate, like, oh, I'm trying to. If there's all these stories, you'd be like, oh no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like, I think what he's talking about is because I was trying to work it out, and I was like, wait a minute. When this TV show aired, and I was like, is that going to be the time when this, like, whenever like AEW is that going to be when this episode is that he's out on?
It's
And then
before
it's
it
going to
because
be
I think episode 1 is out now and I think it comes out on Sundays, I want to say.
so yeah, I think like episode 2 is like this week, and then next week it's going to be something else. But I just don't think it's going to happen.
Really?
I don't think
I'm
it's.
definitely watching live and I know that they sold a
Oh yeah,
bunch of tickets kind of on the not on the promise. They haven't promised anything, but
no.
by slipping a couple we CM Punk references
I
into
just don't. The thing
promos
is,
and
WWE's done
things.
it too. WWE's done it too, and I genuinely think that it's just not going to happen. I think like he's too smart, and he's. I think one day he will, and I think if he shows up anywhere, it's going to be AEW. But I don't think it will be until after this series is finished, and then
See,
I think he's going to show up.
the only thing that makes me think that maybe it's not going to be this Friday. I still think it's going to be this Friday. Like I think he's going to be there, but they do also have a Dynamite in Chicago right before All Out, which is
Yeah,
what 2 weeks away at this point.
yeah.
So how many weeks is that? I'm looking. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks away. Basically, is the Dynamite 2 weeks tomorrow. So there is the possibility that he's not going to show up on Rampage, but he is going to show up on Dynamite, or he's going to show up at All Out because all three of those things are in Chicago or Chicagoland. It's not Chicago proper, but
Hmm.
they just call it Chicago. Um, so I don't know. It'll be really interesting to
It will be
see.
interesting, and the thing is, like, I'll watch live, but I just don't
Because I
think it's
just
going
don't
to
think
happen.
AEW is the kind of company that would want to troll its audience that much because
I think they would. I think
do
they
you
would because
really?
they've not before. Think of all the times that they've like actually kind of trolled something where they've like hinted at something and then it's been like, oh my God, like Sting, like all this kind of stuff. Like there's been all these kind of things. I think it would actually benefit the company more to have one of those like disappointment and get everyone talking on the internet about it.
But everyone's already talking, and do you think that they might have backlash against it? Like, oh, well, we
No,
thought this was
I
going to
don't think they
happen.
would.
Why should we bother tuning in?
I don't think AEW would get backlash because I think AEW fans are that loyal,
Oh, I think they
personally.
would get backlash. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like they want to bring in some of the old WWE audience, and I feel like that would. I don't know. I think he's showing up on Friday, but I guess we'll see. Like, whether he does or not,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be talking about it next Tuesday, right?